Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to play! Ear rape for the win. So have you heard the word on the street? Yes, Sesame Street has recently added a brand new Muppet. Her name is Julia, and she has what I and a few of my friends on DeviantArt have. She has autism. And she was recently given a 60 Minutes interview. Or actually a feature on 60 Minutes more. Rather, you know? But she's going to be making her first appearance on Sesame Street in about 2 weeks on April 10th. So, I hate to ask this, but can you spot the liberal here? Well, I'll tell you what. There are no liberals here. Only geniuses in this particular segment. And you know why? Because the idea to bring an autistic Muppet to the Sesame Street gang, that, and I say this very loosely, is the greatest idea since Kermit the Frog. I'm not gonna lie. The creator of Sesame Street and those who serve on the staff of Sesame Street, this is by far the greatest thing that has ever happened to the show. And I'm saying this very lightly because, and I'm not being sarcastic when I say this, because it's the truth. It really is the truth, you know? I mean, I'm just so excited. I mean, it's so exciting. I can't wait to see the new episode. But it's going to be on HBO rather than PBS because Sesame Street moved to HBO a couple of years ago. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for that.
Alright now, Daddy. Now here's a story with a couple liberals in it now.
Oh crap, I just gave a spoiler. Darn it.
Well, let's get to it. So, in a horrific Cincinnati shooting, and get this, 15 people were shot and injured, and one got killed. So 16 people were shot by more than one attacker. In fact, it was probably several attackers. They were probably a bunch of dang liberals who didn't give a dang about anything but themselves. They think you gotta kill to survive, so yeah, it's just like that.
But here's the problem. It used to work like that back in the days of the Wild West. But in this day and age, it does not work anymore. You have been warned. You have been seriously, seriously warned.
All their fault, you know?
On a bigger issue, why are there so many millions and millions of American men not being able to get a job? Why are so many millions of men unemployed in this stage of the human race's game? It's probably because that all these millions and millions of men are probably obese and they can't even get up out of bed to get a job and whatnot. That's why so many millions of men are out of work. Ha 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 ha. Dude, that was so uncalled for. Whoa, wait a minute. So if
tens of millions of men all over the country are unable to work at a job, then why is there still gender discrimination between men and women as far as financial pay is concerned, relating those jobs? Well, let me tell you something. Did you know that female financial advisors are paid less than 56% of the pay that men get at that same job? 56%. If that's not gender discrimination, I don't know what is. And according to a recent study, get this, you're not going to believe this. Punishments, according to MSN.com and Wall Street, are far less forgiving for women in this particular industry than they are for men. That's another reason why gender discrimination is still rampant in the industry, the working industry, and not just in the finance section, but in many other sections as well within the workforce. So somebody explain to me why sexism still plays a factor in America's workforce and in the world's workforce in general. Why are people like Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, Elizabeth Warren, and people like that giving women a bad name? Well, let me just say this. Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, and Elizabeth Warren do not give a flying crap about women in the workforce. And they're all stingy Democrats. I'm stingy and it's mine. And that, my friends, is the mentality of all Democrats when it comes to women in the workforce in a nutshell. So thank you once again for playing this game with me, and I'll promise to come up with another episode of... God. Let's just end this right there. Forget this whole video ever existed.